Platinum is the hardest rank to get out of in Rocket League. Let me tell you something right now. If you genuinely think that, then you have the biggest case of a skill issue.
What in the actual hell do you mean?
Plat is the hardest rank to get out of. How trash can someone actually be? You can dead-ass solo queue your way out of this shit if you actually take your time to learn the basics.
Not learning fucking sidewall reads and air dribbles. Y'all be practicing
anything but rotations. Then you go ahead and proceed to complain about being hard-stuck, blaming your teammates and saying you're mechanical.
Bro, if you don't toss that dumbass mentality out of your head, you'll never get anywhere.
Next thing you know, you'll start hearing them say, I'm Plat, but I deserve Diamond.
My guy, if you deserve Diamond, you'd be in Diamond.
Not jumping up and down between Plat 2 and 3. You're in that rank for a reason. You can hit a ceiling shot,
but miss the most open net of all open nets. What kind of unbalanced play style is this, gang?
I beg you to put your ignorance aside and focus on your weaknesses. All you have to do is stop doing too much in the game and wait for your opponents to mess up and take that opportunity to score. Platinum is not hard at all. Your ego is just through the roof. Y'all want to know what type of people I'll never take seriously?
The motherfuckers that record themselves crying and then post it on social media. Just think about this whole process for a second.
They literally thought of doing this shit before they even got their phone out. They deadass sat down and thought, you know what?
I think sitting down in front of my camera, crying about how my partner cheated on me with my sister, is a good idea.
Yeah. Please go ahead and share your problems with us like we're gonna help you. Bro, I promise you, nobody gives two shits about a random stranger that pops up on their FYP crying about their problems. We'll listen, but will we help? Not even remotely.
I'll just keep on scrolling and carry on with my day.
Like, how do you even get yourself to cry anyway? Do you just sit there thinking of your problems, actively trying to make yourself depressed to the point where you hold your tears back?
What the hell are you doing? This literally doesn't make any sense to me. Suffer in silence, please.
Also notice how it's always the girls that do this? And I mean always. To this day, I've never seen a guy post themselves crying. They have to be clout chasing at this point because what on earth do they do when they finish the recording? I can just imagine them editing the video to put some text over it.
Going through a whole list of sad songs to put over it for dramatic effect.
Rewatching the whole recording again to check for mistakes. Putting a title and hashtags and then hitting post. You can't be serious. Throughout the whole process, you had multiple chances to not do it, but you just shared it out to the world anyway. Holy shit, this is actually stupid. You just want people online to feel sympathy for you. Which, by the way, will never end well. People will just meme the hell out of you. You're dead-ass corny as hell. I'm going to be so honest with y'all.
2025 is dead-ass the most boring year we've had so far. Literally nothing has happened.
Especially during this summer. Nothing eventful has happened. We didn't have a summer song. It was raining for like 40% of the time,
and it was barely even hot. The sun was on fucking vacation. No heat whatsoever.
This has never happened at all before in any summer. I can guarantee y'all were planning to go out multiple times with friends, but let me guess what actually happened.
You slept throughout the whole day, doom scrolled on TikTok, and stayed inside all day doing fuck all.
Compare this year to 2022. That's definitely a top 5 year of all time because shit was actually happening. Memes were going crazy, funk was actually good, the World Cup, and speed was blowing up. 2022 was full of absolute peaks.
This 100% makes 2025 look like an absolute snooze fest of a year.
And bro, it's not even just me saying this. Ask anyone around you, they'll tell you the same thing. 2025 feels like filler. Like this year is just some side quest the universe threw at us to slow the pace down. No big cultural moments, no viral trends that actually stuck, and no songs that had the whole world in a chokehold.
It's like we're all just sitting here waiting for something to happen, and nothing ever does. I swear to God, bro,
2026 better come with some heat because holy shit, the year has been dry as hell. Bro fell for the rage bait. Let me tell you something right now. Open your goddamn ears and listen closely when I say this. Going on to a video that's about someone's death and saying, and the world keeps spinning in the comments section isn't rage bait. You piece of shit.
That's just outright disrespect. Like seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
Rage bait is actually starting to lose its meaning and is instead being used as a way to justify being an asshole. People will literally go out in public, go in a store,
take people shopping and say, I was just rage baiting.
At this point, it's become the Walmart discount version of, it's just a prank, bro.
Except at least the prank guys put in some damn effort.
Like faking getting kidnapped in Walmart or pretending to
Sell their grandma on eBay.
Now it's just people being absolute degenerates and hiding behind a buzzword. Like imagine some dude walking into a funeral, knocking the casket over, and then looking at the family saying, "Relax, it's just rage bait."
Congratulations, you
jackass. You've just accomplished getting banned from
every family gathering until the heat death of the universe.
Or picture someone stealing your food order at McDonald's.
You're standing there, waiting for your 10-piece nuggets, and some random-ass guy just grabs them,
looks you dead in the eye and says, "Haha, rage bait." Brother, that's not rage bait, that's theft.
You just rage baited yourself into a fucking police report.
Not very smart now, is it? One day you're going to get yourself soccer punched in the face. Fortnite is the hardest game to go pro in.
Well, that's just not true now, is it, mate? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Fortnite isn't hard to go pro in, but come on.
Saying it's the hardest is insane. Games like Rocket League, Dota 2, League of Legends, Geometry Dash, and OSU completely wipe the floor with Fortnite in terms of difficulty. You can play consistently for 2.5 years, and you'll be good enough to be considered better than the majority of players. Now let's compare that to Rocket League.
You can play for 5 years and not even hit the highest rank.
And the gap between SSL and Pro is insanely large.
You deadass have to be consistent at every damn thing constantly because even the slightest mistake will get you punished.
And don't even get me started on the mental gymnastics in these other games. In Dota 2 and League of Legends, you're basically a stockbroker, babysitter, and military general all at once.
You spend 40 minutes memorizing item builds,
calculating power spikes, and micromanaging teammates who are actively trying to sabotage you,
all while a dragon the size of a skyscraper breathes fire on your face. In OSU, you're clicking dots faster than your ancestors could blink while needing insane hand-eye coordination and accuracy. Geometry Dash is literally just die, restart, until you achieve enlightenment. Motherfuckers are out here playing one of the top levels for over a year and not even getting 70%.
Fortnite? Sure, you build skyscrapers in 2 seconds, but after 2.5 years, you're already better than most people. And that's on console.
Imagine PC, even quicker.
In Rocket League, 5 years in and you still whiff the ball.
In Dota, you still lose MMR
because Chad on your team forgot to pick a support, and in OSU, your hand cramps into a claw before you even get to the hard part. Hardest game ever? Please, Fortnite's hard, but these other games are basically psychological warfare disguised as entertainment. My hero is ass.
Deku is a crybaby. Imagine watching My Hero.
Well, aren't you a ray of fucking sunshine?
Let's get things straight right now.
My Hero is definitely one of the best new-gen animes, whether you like it or not. There's nothing wrong with it at all. The characters are great, and the story and plot is actually good. I'm not saying it's perfect or peak, but it's definitely not bullshit. You want to know why this anime gets hate?
The fuck-ass fandom with their
freaky-ass ships and the cringe cosplayers that gives it a bad reputation.
You can say you hate the fandom, but saying you hate the anime is just ignorant.
And don't even get me started on the motherfuckers that say
Deku cries too much. Yeah, clearly you haven't gotten past season 2,
because y'all act like he cries every second he's on the screen.
Look at how everyone started switching up when Vigilante Deku was finally animated, wishing for his arc to be way longer and shit. Oh, but when Deku cries twice,
in a single episode,
he's suddenly a crybaby. I don't know about you guys, but every time he cried, he had every good reason to.
He was born without a quirk,
bullied for it. The only person who said he could become something was the one person he looked up to.
Suffocated by a slime monster, trains for months to finally feel good about himself, and actually starts to toughen up after all of it. All of these understandable situations for crying out of happiness and pain, and he's just a crybaby? Really funny, guys. At least he actually has depth to his character, and not just your run-of-the-mill isekai protagonist.